Hi everyone, this is Lander Smith from Sense Memory. Stay tuned, we're going to do an unboxing and first impressions. So, the two fragrances we're going to be exploring today are going to be from Yardley. I'm going on with the exploration of the new Yardley fragrances for men. And the first one is Yardley Gentleman Classic. And the second one is Yardley Gentleman Urbane. So let's open these up and see what we find in them. Here we go with the classic. And the packaging is very nice, just like the Elite that I got a few weeks ago. There's the box, and we'll open this up and see what the bottle looks like, which I think is going to be pretty much like the other bottle, but in different color. Ah, here we go. There you go. So, a little bit about this. Here's the sprayer. First impression. Astringent, a generic, not my cup of tea. So what are the notes? Let's explore that. The top notes are citrus, cardamom, and black pepper. The mid notes are floral notes, and the base notes are sandalwood, musk, amber, and white chocolate. It's just not doing it for me. There's something very ordinary about this one. It smells like so many other fragrances that are just generally pleasing. I'm not saying it smells bad. It's just not ringing my bell. Be interesting to look at it down the road when I do a more in-depth impression, but not happy with this one, I'm sorry to say. And no, maybe it's the white chocolate that's making it a little too sweet for me. Ah, that's what it is. It's a little too sweet, and on top of the kind of generic feel that I'm getting from it, this is not one that I don't think would be interested in wearing, but I'll wear it a couple of times and see how it goes. If you like sweet fragrances for men, I definitely, it's summer and spring. It's not something, it's not overwhelming or big in the sense of something that needs more volume for fall and winter. Well, let's move on to the next one. So the next one is the Gentleman Urbane. So hopefully this one I like better. I have to say the Elite was wonderful. And I definitely, if you haven't seen that review, check out my review on the Yardley of London Gentleman Elite, which is really beautiful. So here's the bottle of the Urbane. Beautiful bottle like the others. And the top notes on this one are bergamot and lavender. Okay, this this is a lot better. The mid notes are thyme and tarragon, and the bottom notes are sandalwood, patchouli, and musk. This one is much, much better. Dare I say, even beautiful. It's spicier. It has more body. It has a personality that is joyful and exciting. I'm going to enjoy exploring this one a lot more. The thing that stands out, I think, is the lavender. And I'm not a big lavender fan, but with the thyme and the tarragon and the patchouli and the sandalwood, it just really makes a nice, it blended well. It makes a nice blend. Be interesting to see how these both do on the dry downs. No, the first one is moving towards, there are some fragrances as I wear them that I get this kind of corn tortilla kind of smell. If you've ever smelled fresh corn tortillas, which is not a bad smell at all. I love it when I'm eating Mexican food, but it's just, I don't know. Yeah. The Urbane is really speaking to me. It really is beautiful. So here we have these two, brand new, or at least brand new to me. I'm not sure exactly when they came out. I can't find any information on them except on their website. Okay, so it's a couple hours later, and I have to give you an update on the Gentleman's Classic. It has developed into a much more floral fragrance. That corn tortilla, astringent, kind of yucky opening, dissipated, and it's a little bit better. It's more floral. It smells very much like a garden in the heat of the day, in the middle of the day when all the flowers are kind of just radiating, a lot of white flowers. There's also a little bit of a kind of pissy feeling going on in there, a little dirtiness. So I won't completely write it off, but it is interesting. It's a challenging fragrance for me. Now the other one, the Urbane, the Gentleman Classic is really has a punch to it, a big sillage, whereas the Urbane is much more subtle and sophisticated and more mature, I would say. Yeah, the Gentleman Classic, which, Gentleman Classic gives you an idea of sophisticated, urbane kind of smell, but actually I think it's more teenager. Whereas the Urbane is urbane, much more sophisticated. Gentleman's Classic and Gentleman Urbane. So this is Landon Smith from Sense Memory saying, remember, wear what you love, but not what they say you should like. Cheers.